Hey sewing friends, I have been doing some fabric shopping, so I've pretty much held off most fabric purchasing for like most of the year. I really haven't bought very much, but I'm making up for it now. So I've been making some fabric purchases and I've got some really fun spring and summer sewing plans to share with you. So typically I am a planner and I plan a season at a time where I look at my wardrobe and see like what I'm missing or what things I would really like to have in my wardrobe to make other things maybe like work a little bit better, be a bit more cohesive, or I look at things that like I really want to sew like for the fun of it. This season's a little bit different. Instead of doing like a collection or like a miniature capsule wardrobe, which is usually like what I end up with, yeah, this is not that. It feels a little bit, for me at least, a little bit random. I've got like some sportswear, just a thing I really liked, some event sewing that I'm doing, and then also some sewing that I'm going to be doing with my kiddo. So it's kind of a little bit all over the place. I think I said in one of my recent videos that was like, recent for me, it was like a month ago or so. My spring summer wardrobe is a lot more fleshed out than my like winter wardrobe was. So I had to do a lot of sewing to kind of catch up my wardrobe into things that like would fit me really well for this winter. And I'm actually like really happy with where that ended up. I don't have to do that quite as much with my spring summer wardrobe because I just already have a lot more. So it's less fulfilling needs and more like sewing for fun / sewing for events. So yeah, let's get into it. Okay, so this first one is just a plain, solid, like Kelly green. I'm not sure what color it's coming up as, but it's like a pretty bright mid-tone green, almost like a spruce. I think Kelly green is like a good name for it. I can't remember what it was called when I bought it. I got it from Budget Stuffin'. It is a like Lycra. It's like an athletic wear fabric. And I bought it to make a Cashmerette Wickham skort. So all last year I was wearing ready to wear like athletic skorts, going to the gym, going hiking, also going to the grocery store, and like for karaoke, I would wear them everywhere all the time. I think they are really cute. They're obviously very sporty. That's what they're intended for. And I really love like the coverage. I don't really like going to the gym just in leggings. I can't not think about underwear lines, and I have not perfected the seamless look. So having a little layer covering everything is wonderful for me. So yeah, they're practical, they're cute, they feel like really like fun and flirty. So I'm going to be making a Wickham from Cashmerette. It's in, I think it came out last year. It's part of the Cashmerette Club. Seamwork also has a bonus of the Wallis, which I have made twice, and that is like a full athletic dress. But they do have a bonus version that comes with a little waistband and instructions to make it into a skort. So I think I overbought and I have like quite a lot. So I could make them both. Or I was thinking with the leftover fabric, I could try my hand at making some swimwear. So that feels a little scary to me, but we'll see. We'll see how much is left over and what I have, the energy to make after working with this fabric, because it does not feel like it's the easiest to work with. If anyone has tips for sewing like swimwear / athletic wear, let me know. So I found myself at the fabric market a couple weeks ago, and this was my wild card. I could not resist this stretch linen in this kind of gingham, like gingham-esque print. It's like a little bit smaller of a check and it's not like totally square, but like a stretch linen. Like that's not something you see very often. I wouldn't be surprised if there's like some cotton content in here. It's like it does have some nice drape to it, more than just a stretch cotton would. It feels really, really nice and has that like slinkier feel, not slinky. Gosh, I don't know how to describe that. it has a linen feel to it, but it also doesn't like immediately wrinkle the same way that a pure linen does. And maybe that's just from the elastane for the stretch, but I wouldn't be surprised if there's like a little bit of cotton in here. Now, I immediately thought of like some kind of shift, slip, tank dress situation. And I am basically obsessed right now with the Helens Closet Lockhart dress. I have made one version and now I'm like seeing my entire fabric stash as Lockhart dresses, which is a bit ridiculous, but I definitely can get on. When I like a pattern, I get like a bit tunnel visioned about it and I just want to sew that one pattern for the foreseeable future. So I think this would be so, so cute as a Lockhart dress. Especially, I was even thinking like with the black and white, it would be really fun to do like some little shoulder ties and incorporate like some bows in there to give it a little bit more, I don't know, like frilliness maybe. So I could absolutely do that. However, I feel like, is it too good to pass up using this for a pair of trousers? Because it really would be perfect. And I have 2.5 meters, which is like a little bit more than I would need for a tank dress, but like the perfect amount for trousers. But do I want to sew trousers right now? Like not really. I'm really excited about dresses again. So I don't know. And then I was thinking maybe like a Bernadette skirt from Friday Pattern Company. That would be really good too. So I don't know. I don't know. But I love this so, so much. And I can definitely see it just like, I can see myself reaching like decision fatigue because I just want it to be everything. And then it just like sits in my stash for ages. So I really don't want to let that happen this time, but I do need like a bit more of a think about this. So if you have an opinion, let me know. I don't promise to be like, oh, everyone said I should do this, so that's what I'm doing. I don't promise to do that, but I would still love to hear what you think. If it should be a little tank dress, like a little cute flirty sundress, or something maybe a little bit more trousery, or a skirt. Let me know. Okay, so this next one is the one that I am the most excited about. It just came in the mail today and I am obsessed. So this is the Fableism Queen of Hearts in the color Cherry, I believe. So it is kind of like a chambray fabric in that it's got red and white like woven together, which gives it this nice pink color. And then these little hearts are actually like woven in. So it has a really nice texture, but it's also like a really cute print, a little motif there. So I have plans for this. So I'm going to a bachelorette party this weekend. So the theme is pink, so color, check. And then all the bachelorettes, no, the bride is the bachelorette, or are we the bachelorettes? The not bride, the party goers have these little pink heart sunglasses, and then the bride will be in all white with a matching white heart sunglasses. So very on theme with the pink, the hearts. I'm so, so excited. I was going back and forth if I wanted to do the midi length or the mini length of the Helens Closet Lockhart dress. Again, I said earlier, I am obsessed. So I bought enough for, I think either the midi or the knee length, but I didn't like put together that this is directional. So now I'm pretty sure I only have enough for the mini length version, and that is totally fine. I think that'll be really, really cute, really like fun and flirty. I have this just as a lining from my stash. I usually prefer like self-lining, but this fabric was really expensive. So I think in the States, it doesn't run as high as it does here because of like import taxes, whatever. But yeah, I was like, I'm just gonna get barely enough and I'll find a fabric in my stash that kind of works for a lining. So I have this cotton sateen for the lining, and I think like it's fine. I think it's an okay mix, but yeah. And then especially given that the fabric is directional, I'm definitely not going to have enough for a lining, but I think the mini version will be really, really cute in this. And I was also thinking that I could wear this to a emo concert that I'm going to this month. So instead of like cute pink sunglasses with it, I've got some fishnets and some boots I can wear. So I think the like black and red will fit that vibe as well. And then I think I'll just like wear it like all summer long just because it's so cute and so fun. And I really love like a strappy A-line, yeah, little sundress. So I'm so excited about this one. Basically, as soon as I'm done filming this video, this is going in the wash and I'm gonna get started on it tomorrow. So I've got my dress for the bachelorette party that's this weekend. And then in July is the wedding. So for the wedding, I have this fabric, which I'm not gonna unfold all the way because it is a pain to get back in. This is a viscose satin and it is the slipperiest fabric I have ever touched probably. It is so beautiful. It is really nice. It's like super slinky. Feels amazing on the skin. I am a bit worried about like cutting and sewing it. I think I might give it like the gelatin treatment. Definitely at least like starching it because it is, yeah, like I don't know if, can you see that? Like I just move it and it's just like, it wants to go everywhere. Beautifully slinky. I'm really excited to wear it. Less excited to sew it. But I am excited for the pattern that I have picked out. So I want to make a modified version of the Cinnamon Daisy poppy dress. So I really love the bodice of it. So it like has a curved seam along the center bust going horizontally, and that's where you get the shaping. And then I want to go for the like more fitted view where it has, to me, it kind of looks like a corset or a bodysuit in the way that like the seam here is curved in, it's really fitted at the waist. The back has shirring or elastic in it, so it really is like nice and form-fitting. And then it's got these really pretty wide straps, which I love for some bra coverage because I do not mess around with having to wear a strapless bra, even for a wedding. Yeah, so I'm really excited about that. And I think it kind of echoes a bit of the structure and shaping of the bride's dress. So she's picked out a really beautiful like bustier style. And so obviously mine will not be encrusted in embroidery and pearls, but it will kind of have like a similar shaping. So I'm excited about that. I am going to replace the gathered skirt, which comes on the poppy, with probably either a paneled skirt or some kind of A-line skirt just to make it like a little bit more formal looking and to give it like a little bit more of an A-line shape in the skirt rather than most like gathered skirts just end up looking very columny on me. So I would like a little more flare, maybe even like a trumpet skirt. I've seen some really cute like paneled gored skirts that I might look into, but I definitely have to toile that one first. So I will not be touching this fabric probably for, well, at least for a couple weeks before I get that like all toiled up. And then this will be my wedding guest dress. Okay, the last set of fabrics I have is all for one project, and it is for my kiddo. So I stuck it at the end in case people are not here for like the children's sewing. I understand. So if that's you, you can duck out now. But I saw this fabric a couple months ago at the market, and I was basically bribing my child to come with me because she never wants to leave the house. Like, I'm glad we have a fun home, but like we do need to go outside sometimes. So I was like, well, maybe they still have this fabric and maybe we can get it. Absolute bribery. But I mean, look at this. It is strawberry sequin embroidered tulle. It is so fun. And I just want to do like a really simple skirt for her. I definitely overbought. I bought 1.5 meters when she's 7. Like, to just do a gathered skirt is probably less than 1/2 meter. But so I got the strawberries, I got the accompanying tulle, and then I got just like a plain cotton jersey to go underneath all the layers. I don't know if we can get a like good idea of kind of how it will come together. But I'm thinking just a really simple, like, elasticated rectangle skirt, as she will be like the happiest little clam. And I think it should be fairly easy sewing. I have sewn with like embroidered mesh before and it has not been fun, but I think for a design that is this simple, I think it should go over fairly well and it's gonna make her so happy. So that is everything that I will be working on, at least over the next month or so. I'm calling them like my spring makes, because even though it is like June in just a couple weeks, a week. It's June next week, isn't it? It's still spring until the 21st or the 22nd. I'm not sure when the equinox is, but I have time. It's not summer yet. And yeah, I mean, this is going to be made this weekend for sure. The wedding dress has to be made by the first week of July. So those ones are definitely happening. The Skort, we'll see. I hope to get that in. I'm thinking that the thing for my daughter is probably going to be an end of the year. So maybe that will like kind of jump into summer. And given that I don't have an idea yet for this little gingham stretch linen, that is probably the one that it's not going to be prioritized, at least not yet, but we shall see. Anyway, I would love to know what you are making. This is what I'm up to. What are you guys up to? Yeah. If there's any patterns or fabrics that you're particularly excited about, let me know either in the comments below or go find me on Instagram. I love hearing what you're making, what you're up to, and to live vicariously through all of your sewing, because as much as I love to sew, I can never, like, the amount of sewing I want to be doing in my head versus what is physically possible, like, that never matches up. So let me know what you're up to and I will see you next time. So until then, happy making. Bye!